In this lesson, you will be learning how to use the print module and also the input module. The print module helps us to print uh, text out on the screen or any other information out on the screen. Okay, and the input module helps us to get a response from the screen. So you're going to be seeing how we do this. All right, let's get into it. So in here, I'm going to create a new file. So I'm going to call it new file. Let's say new. Let's just say print.py. Always remember to add .py as an extension. So that opens up. So what we want to do here is very simple. All right, we're going to use this hash to write that, to put a comment, just so we can use to explain what we are about to do, just like put a note. So we want to print a message saying hello. So we're just gonna put that simple one there. Hello. So let's see how we can do it. So by the way, there's a way you run code in VS Code. You get to click the play button at the top right corner. It says run Python file. When I click run, you're gonna see down here it's run and nothing get printed out. Alright, let's find a way to print it out. We want to print hello on our screen. So it's supposed to appear just down here. Now what you need to do, just simply type print. As simple as that. Then you put a bracket, alright? The open and close bracket. This is a syntax. This is just the way you write it. Alright, so before you write your hello, you must first of all put it in a speech mark like this. Alright, so you write hello with an exclamation mark. Fine, this is a very this is the first way, this is the way we can print out a message on screen. So when I click on play, it kind of like says hello. How about we print some space? Let me just add some space here. I could say before the print, I also want to print out a new line. So I could just put that, I could say slash and n, so that we can have some space. Control C, and I can put that down here also, Control V. So now we are printing out three things on the screen. Watch what's going to happen. This is going to add a new line. The way this get printed, we're going to have some space at the top of the hello and down. So this ln signifies space in our code. So let's run this. And then when we print this out the second time, we see we have some space in front, at the top, at the bottom. Good and fine. So you can practice this also. You can put in any message you want in here and you can do that. One more thing you need to know, we don't really have to use all these three lines of print statements to print what we have. So we can easily do that by adding a simple in front of the hello. I'm just going to add a space by simply typing slash n space, and also at the back I can do that by typing slash n. So Python automatically recognize that this ln means, oh, let's add a single line. So when we run this code, we should have, so you can see, simple as that, just by using one print statement. You can also try that. Alright, good and fine. Let's get on. Now we've been able to print hello. What if we want to ask user for their name and then we get to say hello? Maybe the user says his name is Jacob. Why don't we say hello Jacob? So how do we do that? Then we need to capture the user's name. So let's quickly get into it. Like capturing username, just think of it like you have a storage where you're going to be storing username. So for me to have the storage, I am just simply going to do this. I'm going to create a variable name called name. Simple as that. So this is like the storage that is going to store name. So whatever the user's name is will be stored in our storage called name. By the way, this is called a variable name. So I'm just going to set equals to, we're going to use the input function to get response from the screen. Alright. So by typing this simple input function, it means we're going to prompt the user to enter something. Now we need to tell the user what to enter. So also in speech statement, in speech mark, we're going to enter what we want. We could ask, what is your name? Then I'm going to put a colon and then a space so user can start typing. By the way, remember the speech mark is highly important. If I should take out the speech mark, it's going to throw up some error down our text. It doesn't recognize what that is. So you add a speech mark and then the Python compiler understands that, oh, you're trying to print out what is your name. Good and fine. Now let's print this out. So now we print out what is your name, and then we need to find a way to pass the name inside our message here. So there are a couple of, let's just start with one of the ways. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to put a formatted text. I'm going to say F. This F I added before the speech mark means, oh, I'm going to be formatting this kind of this message that we printed out because I want to pass in name. So then for me to pass in the name, I'm just going to say hello, then space, then I'm going to pass in the name. I don't know what the name is going to be yet, but let's just put this into test. I'm going to put a bracket. Remember, watch this, a curly bracket, and then I'm going to pass in name. Okay, so what I did here, I just simply type curly brackets on my keyboard, and then I type in the name. That means the name that is stored in here will get printed out right here because I have passing the F. So when I run this simple code, I can ask for username and then it's going to get printed out on the screen. Run this. Okay, so it's asking what is your name. So I'm going to say my name is Leke. So it says hello Leke. Run that again and then we get run this. Let's say what's your name. Let's say Jacob. Jacob. It's going to say hello Jacob. Alright, so this is a simple way for you to write print statements. And for you to get input and use that you ask also in a print statement. By using this F, you format the way you want to pass this out. Good and fine. That will be all for this lesson. I hope you enjoy it. Leave a comment if you have any question. I will be there to reply and respond. Thank you very much.